Hello everyone! This is Pakshta Fashion Workshop. I remind you that we post new videos every day. Today I want to show you a review of the finished dress we made for Olya. I showed you how to make a pattern for this dress, how to cut and take it. Have a close look at the dress. Olya, turn around please. The dress is very beautiful. First, I wanted to have a look at the dress when Olya is wearing it, and then she'll take the dress off for me to show you the wrong side of it. I want to show you all the details very thoroughly. I came up not only with the design, but also with some of techniques for making this dress. Have a close look at the flounce. There is a cord here. You don't need to insert an elastic or any ribbons. A cord inserted in the seam would be enough. Let's have a look at the neckline. This is how it looks like from the front and from the back. You can make a simple straight neckline on the back if you want. I like it the way it is. I personally think that the best thing about this dress is that it's made of the two even details. I don't recommend using too complicated techniques when sewing such dresses. Even if the shoulder stretches a bit, the dress will still look very beautiful. The dress is absolutely amazing. Olya looks very beautiful wearing it. Once you put such dress on, it will fit you perfectly. Have a close look at the flounce. It was draped together with the side seam. What is also interesting about this dress is that the design will suit people of different sizes, like Olya, smaller, bigger. If you want a cocktail dress, you can make such one. If I make such dress for myself, it will fit me perfect as well. Asymmetry will help you hide those parts of your bodies which you want to hide. I hope that you like the design. I was sure about it from the moment I decided to sew this dress.
Я как-то была уверена, что это платье, но вот очень многие полюбят.
Have a look here.
Смотрите.
This is where the seam is. The side seam was gathered with the use of the two cords. I remind you that the side seam was drawn according to Olya's measurements. Due to this fact, it looks very beautiful. I love the dress. I'm sure that Olya can't wait to go out in it. Have a close look at the draping. You can drape the side seam more if you want. You can sew and wear whatever you want.
Я всегда говорю, своя рука владыка.
I think that the color suits Olya. She looks stunning. Have a close look at the dress while Olya is still wearing it. When she takes it off, I'll put it on the table to show you the wrong side. I wanted to see how it was made. Very beautiful. You saw the dress on Olya. Next, I'll put it on the table to tell you how it was made. Olya, you can go now. I put the dress on the table. Have a close look at the draping. I want to measure it. 35 centimeters. I need to do it because I'm going to take the cord out. Have a close look at all the details. The armhole and the bottom were edged with the cover stitch machine. The flounce and the neckline were edged with the rolled hem.
Боковой шов.
The side seams were stitched with a 4-thread sewing machine.
Смотрите, как обработаны нижние
Have a look at the way we edged the lower part of the flounce.
Тут был ролевый.
It
Вот
looks
так
very
упаковали,
beautiful.
девочки. Когда
Have a close
сшивали,
look at the
немножко
draping
вовнутрь
once again.
загнули уголочки. Все очень чистенько. Вот пошел наш волан. А сейчас
Next,
я
I'll
возьму
untie the
веревочку
cords.
И покажу, как это выглядит. Между
This is where the
воланами
knot
у меня
is.
вот тут вот
Notice that the
завязывается,
cords were made
видите,
of the
каждый
same
шнурок
fabric.
из ткани. Два шнурка сшили. Один шнурок здесь
One cord
пришили,
was stitched to
второй
the upper part of the
видите,
seam,
да? Вот. И
and the
две
second one
строчки
to the lower.
дополнительные. Вот мы прошили для фигуры одну строчку.
Have a close look at the
Закрепили
seam.
шнурочек,
We stitched the
закрепили
seam first,
шнурочек.
then
И
attached
вот
the
здесь
cords,
сделали просвет,
and
ну,
stitched the
сантиметра
second seam.
2,5-3. То есть вторая
There is a small
строчка
gap
идет,
in between
а
the two
вторая
seams.
строчка как бы вот
It
здесь
was made
вот
for us to
вот
tie the
вот,
cords here.
чтобы нам в этом месте вышли шнурки наши, вот они, и они здесь завяжутся. Это я
I came
придумала,
up with this technique
Оля
myself.
была очень собой довольна, потому что
It's usually pretty
обычно
hard to stitch
драпировку
draping.
сложно укреплять.
Due to the fact that we inserted the two cords in the flounce, we don't need to stitch the draping.
Между под воланами и завязались, и свисают вот такие красивые кончики с узелочками.
Such simple sewing technique can help you sew a haute couture dress.
Я надеюсь, все поняли, как
Now you
строить
know how
фигурку.
to make such
Я
amazing
надеюсь,
dresses.
все поняли, что я сейчас
I showed you how to make a
сказать,
pattern
что не
very
так сложно,
thoroughly.
кажется, когда смотришь,
Sometimes you look at a garment and think that it's too hard for you to sew it,
а когда
but then it
начинаешь,
turns out that it's
там
not.
очень сложно. Вот показали вам
I showed you a new
такое
technique for making draping.
платье. Еще раз поработали
The technique is pretty
драпировкой.
simple,
Вам
and the
показала
draping made this
точный
way
вариант,
looks
который
very
никак не
beautiful.
надо укреплять драпировочку, просто собрать на шнурочек и завязать. И получается,
Olya loves the dress.
Оля, конечно,
I'm
очень
also
довольна
happy with the
платьем.
result.
Мы тоже все довольны результатом.
I love it when I'm able to show you how to make a pattern for a
Хотя
garment,
бы нам
its
это платье
making,
удалось вот
and
так
then
вот
review of
здесь
it.
смоделировать, раскроить. И сразу
I think that such
девочки, у вас
tutorials are pretty
уже
useful.
готовое, потому что вы спрашиваете, где это платье, где это
I've
платье.
already showed you this
Платье
dress.
Катерины у нас
We made it
готово.
for Kate.
Ну, ждем Катерину, чтобы
Watch the
показать,
videos
что
about this dress if you
всё
haven't done
где-то
it
вот
yet.
у нас. Сейчас другое платье будем уже кроить Катерине. Платье
We show
Наташи
you a lot of
почти
different
готово.
designs and
Ателье
techniques.
очень
I really
сложно,
hope that you find my
очень
tutorials
сложно, что
useful.
можем, делаем всё.
We
Чик
work really
удобно,
hard
вот
to
такая
help you be
драпировка,
different
исполненная
and
вот таким
beautiful.
методом.
The
Мы
best
его
thing about this
распустили,
technique is that you can untie the cords,
отпарили,
iron the dress
привели
conveniently,
ручком в порядок,
and then drape the side seam
оттянули
once again.
и завязали. А если
It's pretty
драпировка
hard to iron the
сшитая,
garments in
вот
which the
такая
draping
вот
is stitched.
стабильная, конечно, с ней труднее. Это
I
более
want you
такой
to learn
вариант,
to use
но
your
вы же можете не
imagination.
только платье шить, вы же
You can make a
можете и
tunic
что-то
dress
шить.
or a blouse using the same
Какую-то
technique.
блузу, не такую сильно длинную, тоже таким образом
In this
распределили,
case, you can make a tie at the bottom.
собрали отсюда, и вот тут завязали, у вас
You
веревочка
can make a very beautiful skirt suit of knitted fabric. And the blouse for a skirt suit can be made using this technique as well.
трикотажную юбочку и вот такой.
My motto is the same.
Включаем мозги и думаем.
Be different and beautiful every day.
Будем разнообразными.
Don't be afraid of experiments, and remember that practice makes perfect.
Подписывайтесь на наш канал.
That's all for today. We're Paukshta Irina and Olya.
А самое главное, повторяйте
Subscribe to my channel, write comments, share videos, press the like and the bell buttons. I would really appreciate your support. Thank you. Goodbye.
Оля и вся наша команда.